Alright, you read the title. I'm here in 2K19, and we're going to be simming to 2025. This season was 7 whole seasons ago. Reigning MVP was James Harden. Here with CP3 and Capella. Of course, they missed 27 straight threes in that Game 7 against the Warriors. AD was not on the Lakers yet. It was just LeBron. This season was the first time he missed the playoffs in forever. Luka in his rookie year. Kawhi on the Raptors. Should have stayed. But of course, we did get the ring, so. DeRozan and Aldridge on the Spurs. Russ and PG together. And of course, the KD Warriors, who went and added DeMarcus Cousins too. Everybody hated that signing, but of course Cousins went and got injured. Oh, Kyrie on the Celtics too. How could I forget? Kyrie and Hayward with young Tatum and Brown. This is how the Clippers look. They finished the 8th seed this year. SGA's rookie season. Bet the Clippers wish they still had him now. Let's get it started. Question of the day: what are you doing right now as you're watching this video? Me, usually I'm either in bed or eating. And so what are you doing while watching this video? Post in the comments, and of course while you're at it, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel too. It helps a lot. Steph Curry is the 2019 MVP. Luka is Rookie of the Year. Kawhi is DPOY. This is first team. This is second team. This is third team. Shout out D'Angelo Russell. Always balls out in these old simulations. First team defense. Shout out Oladipo and John Wall. And his second team defense. Warriors were the top team in the West. Rockets were right behind them though. 63 wins. Lakers actually made the playoffs in this. So did the Timberwolves. While Jimmy Butler is still there, so makes sense. And the world's greatest podcaster. Shout out Jeff T. Worst teams: Grizzlies, Mavs, Kings. Nuggets and Blazers didn't make it. That's kind of crazy. Over in the East, Raptors top seed, of course we are. Celtics right behind them, Sixers there. Worst teams: Knicks, Hornets, Pistons. That checks out. Curry led the league in scoring, Drummond led the league in rebounding, and CP3 led the league in assists. No upsets in round 1. Shout out to everybody handling business. That almost continues in round 2, but the Rockets gotta mess it up. Harden and CP3 losing the second round, not to the Warriors this time though. It's to PG and Russ, who never even made it out the first round in real life. Kyrie and the Celtics take down Kawhi and the Raptors, unfortunately, 95-86. Kyrie didn't even have a game like that. Gordon Hayward did. Shout out Tatum with 15 and 10. And the Warriors beat the Thunder, and so they go to the finals as expected. DeMarcus Cousins balling out. 2019 finals is Warriors versus Celtics. In real life, the Celtics got smoked by the Bucks, and Kyrie had an atrocious series. But he's hooping in this sim. Can they beat the Warriors though? I don't think they will. We shall see. It's 3-0. Yeah, no. The Warriors win the 2019 championship. It's DeMarcus Cousins who's finals MVP. Shout out to him. This was the result everybody expected. Warriors walking through the playoffs again, winning the championship. Obviously no injuries in this universe, so that's how it goes. Vince Carter and Dirk retire. So does Ginobili. D-Wade retires on the Wizards. That's disgusting. Ja goes first overall to the Clippers. Zion goes to the Hornets. Ja and SGA backcourt. Crazy offense. KD's a free agent. Will he leave after the three-peat? So is Kyrie, Cousins, Jimmy Butler, Klay Thompson, Kemba Walker, and DeAndre Jordan are the highest rated free agents. Chris Middleton's only an 85. Wow. We'll see if in 2 years he clutches it up in the finals. KD stays with the Warriors. Kyrie stays with the Celtics. DeMarcus Cousins will leave to go to the Mavericks. He really only came to get that free ring, but hey, he got it. Got finals MVP too. Now he joins young Luka. Jimmy stays with the Timberwolves. That's hilarious. Klay stays. Porzingis stays with the Knicks. DeAndre Jordan goes to the Hawks, and everybody else stays. The defending champions, they lose Cousins, but they keep KD, so they're all fine. Defending conference champions though, I expect a ring out of this big four in this simulation. Ja and Tobias Harris are the highest overalls in the Clippers. I didn't touch SGA's potential, so I don't know if he'll increase enough. Only one way to find out. Zion and Kemba duo, we'll see how that goes. And Cousins and Luka, we'll see how this goes. Russell Westbrook is the 2020 MVP. Zion Rookie of the Year. Kawhi back-to-back DPOY. This is first team. This is second team. This is third team. Shout out Marvin Bagley. First team defense. Second team defense. OKC is the top of the West this time. Warriors, Rockets, Lakers. Pretty sure the top 4 remains the same. Worst teams: Clippers, Nuggets, Suns. Damn, Jokic. I'd say this team's too good to be finishing this bad. Clippers lost 69 games. Nice. In the East, it's the Hawks who top the conference. 85 Trae Young and DeAndre Jordan there, the free agent signing. Philadelphia Celtics. The Knicks are in the playoffs. Shout out to the backcourt of Eric Bledsoe and Lance Stevenson. Worst teams: Bulls, Nets, and Hornets. Lillard led the league in scoring. Drummond rebounds again and assists CP3 again. Unfortunately, the Bledsoe-Stevenson backcourt was absolutely no match for Giannis. 40, 10, 5, 4, and 2 as they complete the sweep. And Cousins and Luka take down the Lakers. D'Lo at 19, LeBron at 15, 8, and 12, but it was not enough. Harris and Barnes dropping 23. The Rockets actually beat the Warriors. What world are we living in? 45-6 for Harden in the closeout game 5. They picked up Malcolm Brogdon. That probably helps a lot defensively. Klay was just 3 for 7. Draymond 3 for 8. Curry 6 for 16. KD 5 for 17. They lose DeMarcus Cousins and they become the Trash Brothers. Plus KD out here choking. Atlanta sweeps Milwaukee and Boston sweeps Philadelphia. It's not a rivalry because they wouldn't whoop their ass every time. The Celtics get back to the final. This time they will play OKC. Paul George and Russell Westbrook make the finals together. Harden and CP3 went down 3-1, but they forced a game 7, but couldn't win it though, 111 to 103. Schroeder's also been 6-man these past 2 years. Russ and PG, they've had playoff success in this simulation. Can they beat the Celtics though? It's 2-2, it's 3-2, it's 3-3, and the Oklahoma City Thunder are the 2020 NBA champions. Russell Westbrook Finals MVP. 47, 11, and 8 in Game 7. That's an all-time Game 7 performance as Kyrie, Hayward, Tatum, and Brown lose the second straight NBA Finals. That's tough for them. They were going up against a tough OKC team, Westbrook, Paul George, and Schroeder, as they get the first championship in franchise history. Halliburton goes first overall to the Bulls, Maxey to the Celtics, who just came off a back-to-back finals. Which idiot made that trade? Then the Celtics get the second overall pick. LaMelo goes to the Hornets, Anthony Edwards to the Nets, unless maybe that's still a Nets pick. Hassan Whiteside is the highest free agent this year. DeAndre Jordan, he only signed a 1-year contract with Atlanta. They were the 1 seed, made the conference final. Will that be good enough for him though? Gasol and Horford are other free agents, not the best class this year though. Hassan Whiteside went to the Bulls, and I don't think DeAndre Jordan got signed. Either that or I'm blind. The defending champions look like this. I just remembered Russ won MVP too, so MVP and Finals MVP season. LaMarcus Aldridge is back on the Blazers. That's interesting. This is how the Bulls are looking with their newest free agent signing. Picked up Brogdon as well. Celtics losing back-to-back finals, but they did add Tyrese Maxey. I feel like Drummond and Blake should be a better duo. Giannis wins his first MVP of the simulation. Halliburton's Rookie of the Year. Schroeder has 3-peated 6th Man of the Year. Might be the GOAT. Kawhi, I'm pretty sure it's a 3-peat for DPOI. This is first team. This is second team. This is third team. This is first team defense and second team defense. Houston tops the Western Conference this year. Utah in the playoffs. Don't remember if they made it before. So is Memphis. Worst teams, Clippers, Kings, and Trailblazers. So Damon LaMarcus completely fails this time. And the Nuggets are still horrible. Do not know why. In the East, Bucks first seed. Knicks, Raptors, Celtics. Worst teams are the Cavs, Hornets, and Pacers. Embiid and Simmons missed the playoffs. That is wild. Meanwhile, Isaiah Thomas, Jonathan Isaac, Mo Bamba, they go and make it. Giannis led the league in scoring. Drummond led in rebounds again. And CP3 led in assists again. It's been CP3 and Lonzo like every time. The 8-seeded Bulls beat the MVP. Brutal. 120 to 105. Tyrese Halliburton giving it to Giannis a few years early here. And the 7-seeded Wizards also beat the 2-seed Knicks. But I mean, we know the Knicks are kind of fraudulent anyway. And the Lakers lose in the first round again. Tough for them. Mitchell 35 and 10. LeBron, D'Lo, and Lonzo can't get the job done. 2 of 11 in the elimination game. That won't cut it. Both defending conference champions fall in round 2. The defending champions fall to the Rockets. 38, 13, and 3 for CP3. James Harden fouled out in 13 minutes? That is outrageous. And yet the Rockets still won. That's crazy. 8-seeded Bulls beat the Celtics. 6 of 16 from Kyrie, not good enough. Gordon Hayward went 4 for 17. That is tough. They only scored 10 points in the fourth quarter of a Game 7 at home. Bulls have got a balanced roster here. They get it done. So it's Rockets Warriors conference finals again, and Raptors Bulls over in the East, a 3-8 matchup. The Rockets beat the Warriors again, even with KD still on the team. CP3 and Harden seem to have their number when healthy, and the Raptors take care of the 8-seeded Bulls. So their Cinderella story ends there, 102 to 100 win. And so it's a Rockets Raptors final. We've seen this before. Post in the comments if you remember where. I wonder if this will be a repeat of the last time we saw it. Rockets Raptors finals here in 2021. Who will win it? Rockets up 3-0. It's 3-1. It's 3-2 now that the Rockets close it out. And so James Harden and CP3, they get their ring together. 32, 6, 9, and 4. 25, 6, and 7 for CP3. Capella balled out 2. I want Iguodala. Cunningham goes first overall to the Pacers. Scottie to the Sixers. Is that it? Are those the only 2 guys I put in this draft class? Oh my goodness. Sorry y'all. Either the game screwed up or I screwed up. 2021 free agent CJ McCollum at an 89 overall. Spent the last season on the Spurs. Traded him for LaMarcus Aldridge. Did not work out. Whiteside is back as a UFA. DeAndre Jordan also back. The league doesn't care about centers, I guess. CJ goes to the Clippers. Whiteside goes to the Hawks. DeAndre Jordan goes to the Nets. Nice future prediction there by 2K. And Gasol goes to the Bucks. The defending champions. Great big 3 here. Great team. Ayton and Booker, will they do anything together as they're both 90s? Towns and Jimmy hasn't done anything. Bucks choke to the 8 seed. Ja's overall has not increased. Everybody's overall is on a downtrend. What is wrong with this team? I just realized LaMelo went to the Hornets just like in real life. The Lakers haven't got out of the first round, I don't think. AD's all alone here. That's tough. And the defending Eastern Conference champions. Curry is MVP again. Cade is Rookie of the Year. Kawhi, another DPOY. Who has the most DPOYs all time? Because Kawhi might get there. This is first team. Shout out DeAndre Ayton. You shot 40% from the field though? What the hell? You're a 7-foot center shooting 40% from the field. How is that possible? This is second team. This is third team. First team defense. Second team defense. Warriors back on top of the West. The defending champs second. The Nuggets are finally good. MPJ's up to an 89 now. Is that why? Got Nerlens Noel too. Nerlens Noel really the savior of the team. OKC 2 years removed from a championship, misses the playoffs. Worst teams: Clippers, Blazers, and Kings. Clippers won 16 games last season. I'm pretty sure they only won like 13 a few seasons before. Playing for the Clippers has been hell recently, seemingly. In the East, Celtics back up top, defending conference champs. Only the Celtics were able to win more than 50 games. Worst teams though: Pistons, Nets, and Cavs. Curry leading the league this year. Rebounds as Marvin Bagley this time, taking Drummond's title. And assists, it's Lonzo who gets the edge over CP3. There were 6 Game 7s in the first round. Great basketball was played. There were 3 upsets over in the East. The fraudulent Knicks beat the defending conference champions. I don't know how y'all let that happen. The Hawks beat the Bucks despite 41-5 from Giannis. They lose by 3. Philadelphia beat Washington, but it was the 4-5 matchup, so Lakers against Mavs. This had to have been a great series. A 2-point win in Game 7 for the Lakers. They had a huge fourth quarter comeback. They were down 11 going into the fourth. They came back and won the game. Props to them. After years of sucking, the Nuggets almost blew a 3-0 lead to the Rockets, but they don't. They take down the defending champs, and the 7-seeded Knicks go to the conference final thanks to 35, 5, and 4 blocks from Porzingis. They take down the Hawks, and so conference finals is Boston and New York and the Warriors against the Nuggets. Nuggets have sucked this whole sim. Are they about to make the finals now? No, they are not, as they get swept by the Warriors, and the Celtics make their third finals of the simulation. And so just like in real life, it's a Warriors-Celtics final in 2022. 47, 5, 9, and 4 for Curry. My goodness, they absolutely destroyed them. Just like real life, Curry going for his first finals MVP despite being a 4-time champion this time. Seth Curry is on the Knicks. I tripped out for a second. Kyrie, Hayward, Tatum, and Brown will have a third crack at it. The 2022 champions will be the Warriors. Were up 3-0 and they win it. They were up 3-0. Then the Celtics force Game 7, but they get it done. Kevin Durant is finals MVP though, and so Steph Curry is now a 5-time champion, but a 0-time finals MVP. Max Kellerman won't stop letting him hear about that. 47 though in Game 7. That's crazy. 37 and 11 is great too. Clay was atrocious, 3 of 14, but 47 points for KD in that Game 7. Third finals loss of the simulation for Boston. That's tough. LeBron James retires after 2022. Spends the whole rest of his career with the Lakers, but AD doesn't come here this time. Nobody does, and they don't do much. I think they might have only won like 1 series that whole time. Lonzo led the league in assists. D'Lo put up solid stats, but they were never good enough. Holmgren went first overall to the Clippers. Jalen Williams went to the Pistons. Paolo went to the Cavs. Oh my goodness. Controller's being weird right now. A whole bunch of RFAs this year. The highest UFA is Spencer Dinwiddie. My goodness. Free agency was not eventful at all, and so rosters didn't really change. These are the defending champs. Celtics, even with Maxey this time, lose another final. Tough for them. Clippers overalls are trending upwards now. This is a good sign. Adding Chet, we'll see what they can do. Anthony Edwards is here on the Nets. They haven't done anything yet. Steph Curry is MVP again. I think this is number 5. It is number 5. 5 MVPs, 5 championships, no finals MVPs though. Paolo is rookie of the year. D'Lo is 6th man now. Schroeder's streak is over. AD is DPOY. Kawhi's streak is over. This is first team. This is second team. Ayton is still shooting 40%. I don't know how that's possible. This is third team. This is first team defense. More defense. Warriors back at the top. T-Wolves second. Shout out to them. Jimmy and Cat finally doing something. Grizzlies at 4. Shout out to them. Worst teams. Clippers are not the worst this time. Shout out to them. Kings are worse, and Lakers are bad too. Suns, Spurs. LeBron leaves and the team forgets how to play basketball. Hawks are top seed. Celtics are tied with them. Pistons at 3. Shout out Blake and Drummond and Jalen Williams there now. Philadelphia, Milwaukee. The Knicks are 6 this time. Always finishing a low seed, but somehow they beat good teams. Pacers, Cavs, and Nets are the worst teams. Just realized 7 and 8 in the East are below 500, so props to the Magic and the Raptors. Harden leads the league in scoring this year. Rebounding is Ayton. Assists, it's Lonzo Ball. The 1 seed Celtics lose to the Raptors after losing a third finals. Come on, y'all. That is incredible, honestly. Milwaukee beats Philadelphia. I'm pretty sure that's happened before. Giannis had 0 points. Fouled out in 20 minutes, and yet Bucks still cruise to victory. The 7-seeded Magic beat the 2nd-seeded Hawks. I knew either the Knicks or Magic would go beat somebody good, because that's what happens. Jalen Brunson is here on the Hawks in 81. OKC sweep sweep second seeded Minnesota, 38 from Russ to sweep them out. Minnesota was fraudulent, can't say I'm surprised. The 8th seeded Mavs beat the 1 seed defending champion Warriors. I didn't even realize that. Luka's up to a 92 now. Not a crazy score like in real life, but getting the job done. Literally just AD and free agent Spencer Dinwiddie, the marquee free agent of last year. They take down the Rockets. OKC sweeps New Orleans. Paul George went 1 for 7, but that did not matter. They're back in the conference finals for the first time since they won the championship, I'm pretty sure. Everybody else takes care of business. Detroit, Milwaukee, and Memphis versus OKC. Grizzlies lined up in case we haven't checked it out yet. They got Buddy Hield at an 84, Triple J at 88, and they got Adebayo here at 85. They can't beat OKC though, as it'll be an OKC versus Detroit final. Jalen Williams and the Pistons take down the Bucks in Game 7, 109 to 119. Jalen Williams in his rookie year being the leading scorer of a Game 7. So it's former champions against the Pistons, veterans like Drummond and Griffin, but a young star in J-Dub. I also saw they had Mitchell Robinson. Who will take it? 1-1 is 2-1 is 3-1, and the OKC Thunder win their second championship. Russ second finals MVP. It was a good run by the Pistons, but Russ and Paul George, their second ring together. If I told you in real life in 2019, by 2023, Paul George would be a 2-time NBA champion, would you believe me? Carmelo retires on the Mavericks, not a champion as usual. He was getting traded every year, my goodness. Sean Livingston retires a 5-time champion. Lowry retires, unfortunately couldn't get a ring. Wembanyama goes first overall to the Cavs. Thompson goes to the Clippers. Clippers have 2 years to make the playoffs. Will they do it? Kevin Love is a free agent, so is Tobias Harris. That is it. Free agency sucks again. Going into the 2024 season, this big three are the defending champs again. Got a great roster as a whole. I'm not too sure if the Pistons will make it back. Only one way to find out though, of course. The Pacers got a nice roster over here. Porzingis been here the whole time. Knicks have been a low seed the whole time. Sometimes they go deep, sometimes they don't. Kings haven't done a thing this whole time. Jazz have won maybe a few playoff series, but not much. Heat haven't done a thing. They haven't gotten any good free agents either. This is how the Cavs are looking. They got Wemby and Banchero. And the Clippers overalls are trending up again. Not Jaws though. His overall has not increased much during this sim, and he cannot grab a rebound to save his life. Trae Young is the 2024 MVP. Wembanyama Rookie of the Year. Schroeder back with the 6-man. AD another DPOY. This is first team. This is second team. Ayton shoots 38% this year, doing his best Angel Reese impression. This is third team. De'Aaron Fox is here for the first time. Maybe the Kings were good. First team defense and second team defense. Warriors are top seed again. Rockets at 4, defending champs at 5th. The Trailblazers and the Spurs both made the playoffs, and the Suns. Nuggets missed it. Kings missed it, of course. Clippers, they won 33 games this year, so improvement. Pelicans though managed to be worse than them. Shame. Hawks top seed. Pistons, Magic, Hornets. Heat at 7. The Celtics miss it, and they still got the whole band together. Worst teams, Pacers, Cavs, and Raptors. Trae Young leads the league in scoring. Rebounds is 8, and again, assists, Lonzo Ball. Only upsets were the Spurs beating Minnesota, but we knew the T-Wolves were fraudulent. Oladipo is here on the Spurs now. And the Knicks beat the Magic. That's like the battle of low-seeded Eastern Conference teams who actually end up beating good teams sometimes. And when they play each other, it's the Knicks who absolutely destroy them in Game 7. Magic scored 13 points in the fourth quarter. That's brutal. Just realized the Rockets beat the defending champs in the first round of Game 7 behind a 40-12 from James Harden, a 3-point win. Shout out to him. Thunder picked up Kevin Love, as it looks like Paul George is no longer here, so not sure where he went, but they lose first round, and the Rockets also beat the Warriors. KD just 6 for 16, Clay 3 for 13. He's had some horrible elimination games. They lose by 1 point in Game 5. Rockets are back in the conference final against the 7-seeded Spurs, who beat the Grizzlies. Triple J just 6 points in Game 6. Lonnie Walker's an 86, Hurdle is an 84, DeJounte Murray's an 89, been making all defense regularly. They added in Oladipo. And over in the East, it's Atlanta and Detroit, 1 and 2. You like to see them take care of business. Who will make the finals? It will be Trae Young and the Atlanta Hawks. Who will play? They're going to Game 7. It'll be the Rockets. The Rockets are back in the finals. Oh crap, I accidentally pressed simulate. Okay, sure, I guess we'll simulate it then. Who's gonna win? It's 3-3, and the Houston Rockets win another championship. James Harden and Chris Paul, that's 2 rings now. I can't remember if they made 3 finals or just 2, but they got 2 rings now. The MVP dropped 43-6 with 3 steals as well, but unfortunately it wasn't enough. Didn't get much help in Game 7. Shout out to the Pistons for getting back to the conference final, but they then got smoked. I didn't believe in them too much though. Chris Paul retires a 2-time champion. Shout out to him. Aldridge retires as well. Gallinari retires a champion. Castle goes to the Cavs. Edey goes to the Pacers. Ricochet to the Magic. The Clippers draft some random dude, because of course they do, and Sarr goes to the Nets at 8. Bunch of RFAs again. Vince Hunter Hunter and Chris Dunn are the highest UFAs, so another trash, unrestricted free agency. Paul George is on the Raptors now, traded last season. Tyrese Maxey signs with the Jazz on an offer sheet, I'm assuming, because he was an RFA and he was on the Celtics, but he goes to the Jazz now. Everybody else, though, stays with their team. We head into the final year of this sim. CP3 retired now, but Harden and Capella still here. The rest of the roster is not looking too hot, though. Shout out 2K. Van Vliet is here on the Rockets. The defending Eastern Conference champions. Will they get back there? This is how the Jazz look now. They got a Maxey Mitchell backcourt. Hornets have not done a damn thing this whole time. The Grizzlies got this dude, Monty Alexander. He must have became a star in the G League or something, because I saw him in restricted free agency. He's 25, drafted in the second round in 2019. And so 2K has gifted the Grizzlies this 91 overall star. We'll see what they can do with him. They actually got a pretty nice roster. The Clippers, is this their year? They got a bunch of high overalls here. Is this the year they can put it together? Cavaliers, another team getting high picks all the time. Can they put something together in the East? Giannis and the Bucks, he hasn't had much help, so they've done a lot of playoff losing. Simmons and Embiid and Fultz here, and Scotty. They haven't worked out, though. It's a big four overall wise, but not production wise. The Celtics have lost 3 finals. Can they get to another one and get a ring? This is how the Magic are looking. Them and the Knicks, two of the most interesting teams I've seen in a simulation. Luka and Cousins and Dennis Smith have been here, but haven't won anything. The Nets, they've been building their team too. Can they do something? At least make the playoffs, because I don't think they've done that. The final year of the simulation, who will get this last ring? Trae Young is back-to-back MVP. Zach Edey is Rookie of the Year. I'm pretty sure Schroeder's the GOAT 6-man at this point. Giannis is DPOY. I'm pretty sure that's the first time in the simulation. This is first team. This is second team. I swear, 2 Kings on second team. If they suck again, I might break something. This is third team. This is first team defense and second team defense. DeAndre Ayton, he improved this year up to 39%. I don't know why the game's doing him like that. Warriors top seed in the West again. The Sacramento Kings have made the playoffs. They are the 3rd seed, 51 wins. Congratulations, y'all. Nuggets made the playoffs too. Defending champions are there. The Clippers just missed the playoffs. That is tough. 40 and 42. They missed the playoffs by 1 game. I want to give a shout out to the Clippers though. They had 13 wins at one point in this simulation. They got all the way up to 40. Worst teams in the conference, the Jazz, the Thunder, Pelicans, and Spurs. Shame on y'all. Jazz went and signed Tyrese Maxey and got even worse somehow. The Orlando Magic are the 1 seed in the Eastern Conference. Ricochet really balled out, I guess. That's really the only addition they made. 61 wins is crazy. The Hawks also got 60. Philadelphia with 50. The Knicks there. The Hornets made the playoffs, and so did the Nets. Shout out to them. Celtics missed. That's tough. Worst teams, Raptors, Bulls, Pacers. The damn Raptors. They lost 70 games. Kawhi and Paul George on the team, and they lost 70 games. That is crazy. League leaders, Trae Young leading the league in scoring again. Rebounds, it's Ayton again. May not be able to put the ball in the basket, but he gets it off the boards. And assists, it's Lonzo Ball again. Despite not doing a damn thing winning wise since LeBron left, he racks up those assists. Low key, I was expecting the Magic to lose round 1, but they didn't. Shout out to them. Of course, the Kings went and lost round 1 though. This is honestly not surprising in the slightest. And they really didn't even play that bad too. Booker and Ayton and Josh Jackson and the Suns were better. The defending champion Rockets also beat the Nuggets in game 7 on the road. Harden at 39. Shout out James Harden. Fantastic legacy in this simulation. The Rockets take down the Warriors again. They have had their number. 24 and 11 in the closeout game. Curry just 9 points in game 6. That's tough. Clay actually showed up this time. Draymond is long gone. KD, I mean, these guys have won a lot of rings, but they've also lost to the Rockets a bunch, which has not happened in real life. Hawks are going back to the conference final, and the Magic are also going to the conference final. Shout out Ricochet, 31 points in game 7 to take down the Knicks. Another Magic Knicks battle. Shout out these two teams. I honestly say they've had better simulations than teams like the Bucks, for example. But it's Memphis versus Houston in the conference finals, and Orlando versus Atlanta. 61 versus 60 wins. This should be an incredible matchup. We shall see what happens. The defending conference champs playing the 1 seed this year. They go up 3-0. It's 3-1. And it's 4-1. The Hawks make it back to the finals. The Rockets cannot though. The Grizzlies take down the Rockets in 5 thanks to 34 from Chris Dunn and Buddy Hield. Triple J 18 and 1290 overall. Yeah, the Grizzlies have been a good team. Solid team in the Western Conference throughout this simulation. Harden at 34 himself, but 9 turnovers as well. And so the 2025 NBA Finals is the Atlanta Hawks versus the Memphis Grizzlies. Damn, Ricochet went 1 for 14. That's tough. Fournier 4 for 13. And the Magic met their match. 42 from Trae Young to get back to the finals. He wants this ring. Can he get it? We shall see. Hawks versus Grizzlies is 2-0 Hawks. It's 2-1. It's 2-2. 3-2. 3-2 and 4-2. The Atlanta Hawks are the 2025 NBA champions. Shout out Trae Young, averaging nearly 38 a game. 95-80 win in Game 6. Great defensive performance by these Atlanta Hawks. Siakam's an NBA champion. Shout out to him. Whiteside, he's an NBA champion. And Trae Young, 2 MVPs and now a Finals MVP. Is this how the Grizzlies roster looked? 2-10, 3-10, 4-13. Yeah, they were getting clamped. Serge Ibaka retires. So does James Johnson. I saw Drew Holiday retired, not on the team. That's tough. League history, we had 4 different MVPs this simulation. Curry had 3, Westbrook won 1, Giannis won 1, and Trae Young with the last 2. Curry finishes his career with 5 MVPs. Absolutely crazy. Well, he's not even retired yet, so finishes the simulation with 5. Totally possible to win another one. These are all the Rookie of the Years. 6 men. Dennis Schroeder, the GOAT, also a 2-time champion. DPOY, Kawhi with 4 straight. 6 in total. AD with 2 as well, and Giannis got 1. These are all the most improved players. Nobody here is an NBA champion, unfortunately. Steals leaders, we didn't look at. Kawhi with 5 in a row. Then Eddie Phelps, then Jimmy. Locks, Drummond, Gobert, Turner, Gobert again. Aminu, Gobert with a 3rd. And then DeAndre Ayton last season. And shout out to all the guys who played big minutes. Curry, Lillard, Giannis, Ayton, and Trae Young. So maybe Ayton was missing all those shots because he was tired. Who knows? But now the champions, the Warriors, capped off their three-peat, beating the Boston Celtics in the finals in the first year of this sim. Swept them. DeMarcus Cousins was the finals MVP. Then OKC beat the Celtics, who made the finals again. They beat them in 7. Westbrook finals MVP. Then the Rockets beat the Raptors in 6. Warriors got back to the finals and beat the Celtics again in 7 this time. I'm pretty sure they went up 3-0, then lost 3, but then won Game 7. KD the finals MVP. Then the Thunder winning another one, beating Detroit. And then James Harden getting ring number 2, beating the Hawks in 7, but then the Hawks coming back strong, beating the Grizzlies in 6. And so teams in the simulation, very clearly the Warriors, Thunder, and Rockets though also won 2 championships, and the Hawks also made multiple finals, winning 1 of them. Players of the sim, all the finals MVPs of course, and Curry, he's a 5-time regular season MVP but 0-time finals MVP. That's pretty wild. 1 scoring titles though. Also CP3 of course, and Paul George, 2 other key players on their championship teams. In terms of guys who didn't win a championship, who's the best player to not win a championship this sim? I don't know. Shout out to Lonzo, I guess. He led the league in assists nearly every year. And shout out to Kyrie and Tatum and Brown and the Celtics. Gordon Hayward too, 3 finals, lost all of them though. That's tough. Disappointment of the sim is probably the Sacramento Kings. They had a decent roster the whole time, but never made the playoffs except for the last season where they got swept in the first round by the lower seed. A team like Philadelphia, they were pretty disappointing. Denver was disappointing a lot of the time too. Minnesota as well. Denver and Minnesota though, they made the playoffs like sometimes. The Nets didn't do much. Hornets as well. Blazers were pretty disappointing. Hey, let me know in the comments if y'all want me to continue this, because I'm pretty intrigued by the Clippers and the Cavs. Those are 2 teams that sucked the whole time but made some great draft picks, and you know the Clippers missed the playoffs by 1 game, and so maybe, you know, it'll be their time sooner. If we were to do 10 more seasons, who knows what'll happen. Records, LeBron's the leading scorer by just like 300 points. KD is 4, Harden at 8 in this universe, Russ at 10, Curry at 11. 3-pointers, it's Curry. Harden's pretty decently far behind. CP3 at 2 with assists, LeBron at 4, Westbrook at 5. He's still going to. LeBron finishing his career averaging 27.1 points per game. Giannis had 59 points on April 22nd, 2024. Trae Young at 58 on May 9th, 2024. Trae Young made 16 threes May 9th, 2024. That's crazy. DeAndre Ayton had 9 blocks on April 16th, 2022. Chris Dunn, 9 steals May 26th, 2025, this past playoffs. But that'll do it for this video, y'all. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks so much for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like this, because there will be more videos like this. And I'll see y'all later.